players. Obviously, the 9 players we bring out here we're not as talented as we were at one time, but good season, good luck this morning.
Thank you, Rick.
Assistant head coach Jeff Osmond. I'll have the opening tip-off and play-by-play story in 90 seconds on WDEC.
And the Hurricanes, Georgia Southwestern State University. First of all, let's introduce our honorary coaches. First of all, for St. Vincent College, Linda and Wayne Bradshaw, our Tulsa World of Gymnastics. And for Georgia Southwestern State University, Pat Baldwin and Larry Knight of the ULTV Oklahoma Athletics. That's Larry Nix. And now here is the starting lineup at guard for St. Vincent.
But you can't pause for 62 though, right?
Sophomore from Colombo, Puerto Rico. Number 11, Fernando Ortiz. At guard for Georgia Southwestern, a 6-foot junior from Butler, Georgia. Number 22, Morel Harris. At guard for St. Vincent, 5'11" senior from Frankfort, Pennsylvania. Number 20, Anthony Morocco. At forward for Georgia Southwestern, a 6'5" junior from Patterson, Georgia, number 24, Dwayne Miles. Playing guard for St. Vincent, a 6'2" senior from Greensburg, Pennsylvania, number 21, Mark Matthews. And at forward for Georgia Southwestern, a 6'3" senior from Cleveland, Georgia, number 35, Pat Dees. At guard for St. Vincent, a 6'5" junior from Cleveland, Ohio, number 45, Armand Gay. And at forward for Georgia Southwestern, a 6'6" junior from Eatonton, Georgia, number 44, Ernest Scott. At center for St. Vincent, a 7'1" senior from Albuquerque, New Mexico, number 50, Daniel Santiago. And at center for Georgia Southwestern, a 6'5" sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina, number 52, Tony Bryan. The head coach for St. Vincent College is
the starters this morning. First for St. Vincent College, the Bearcats will go like this at one guard, 6'4" sophomore from Tulsa, Puerto Rico, Fernandez Ortiz, a 6'4" sophomore, starts at one guard. Second guard is a 5'11" senior from Trafford, Pennsylvania, Anthony Morocco. The third guard is a 6'2" senior, the coach's son, from Greensburg, Pennsylvania, Mark Matthews. At one forward, 6'5", junior from Cleveland, Ohio, Armand Gage. And at center, the leader in field goal percentage in the NAIA, 7'1" senior from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Daniel Santiago. The Bearcats are coached by Bernie Matthews. The Hurricanes will go with our usual starting 5. That means Morel Harris at one guard, a 6' junior from Butler, Georgia. The other guard is 6'5", junior from Patterson, Georgia, Dwayne Miles. At one forward, 6'3", senior from Cleveland, Georgia, Pat Dees. The other forward is 6'6", a junior from Eatonton, Georgia, the Georgia Athletic Conference Player of the Year, Ernest Scott. And at center, 6'5", sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina, Tony Bryan. Scott will jump for Southwestern, Danielle Santiago for St. Vincent, and the Bearcats control the opening tip. I sit directly across from the scorer's table. In the first half, the Hurricanes will go from right to left, St. Vincent left to right. 3-pointers on the way, no good by Ortiz. And the rebound is by Southwestern. Pat Dees to Morel Harris, down low to Tony Bryan. The layup's good. Hurricanes draw first blood. Southwestern scores in transition. You heard Jeff Osmond say in the pregame that that's what the Hurricanes wanted to do, make it an up-tempo game. And the Hurricanes score first in transition. Tony Bryan gets the layup. St. Vincent wins their half-court offense. Ortiz is called for a travel. So far, so good. Hurricanes lead 2-0. A travel called against Fernando Ortiz of St. Vincent, and the Hurricanes will bring it down. St. Vincent plays man-to-man. Morel Harris in the front court, passes to Dwayne Miles, left-hand corner. Miles picks up the dribble, now up top Tony Bryan, guarded by the 7-footer Santiago. Miles on a drive, misses, but a whistle, and a foul is called against St. Vincent. Dwayne Miles got the basketball on the right wing, kind of slashed to the basket, as he likes to do. And Miles will be at the foul line for Southwestern. Dwayne's our best free throw shooter. Dwayne's an 85% free throw shooter coming in. Free throws good. The NAIA National Tournament. This is the second trip for St. Vincent. Second free throw by Miles. Dwayne misses this, and the rebound is by Ortiz of St. Vincent. Fernando Ortiz brings the ball into the front court for the Bearcats. This is the 6th appearance for Georgia Southwestern. The Hurricanes 6th time in the national tournament. The Hurricanes are 4-5 in national tournament play. Pat Dees gets a steal. Dees took it from Mark Matthews. Now Miles on the drive, misses. Scott gets the offensive rebound. The putback is good. Dees got the steal. Miles missed. Scott got the offensive rebound and putback, and the Hurricanes jump out to a 5-0 lead. It's been a lot of fun so far. A lot different than a year ago when Biola, California jumped out to a 15-0 lead on us. Just over 18 minutes to play in the first half. It's 5-0 Southwestern. They go inside. Tony Bryan steals it. Bryan stole the pass. Now Harris in the middle of the floor. The Hurricanes can go up 7-0 with a basket. We may be a step quicker than they are. Scott on the high post, guarded by Armand Gage. Scott backing, passes on the baseline to Miles. The baseline jumper's an air ball. Santiago rebounds for St. Vincent. St. Vincent in dark green uniforms, light gold and white trim, light gold numerals with white trim. The Hurricanes are home white uniforms. Pat Dees gets a steal in front to Miles. Dwayne goes in, the layup's good. Miles now has 3, and the Hurricanes lead 7-0. And St. Vincent wants and gets a 20-second timeout. So far, so good. 17.5 minutes to play first half. The score, Georgia Southwestern 7, St. Vincent nothing. Back in 30 seconds on WDEC.
St. Francis has the title for the life of Tulsa exercise that you are too. In a recent study, people who exercise regularly are still physical ability.
Anthony Morocco brings the basketball down for St. Vincent. Morocco's their all-time leading scorer. With a give and go, and a charge is called against Ortiz. Fernando Ortiz called for the travel. Tony Bryan drew it.
Fernando Ortiz is second. That is the second team foul.
Second team foul against the Bearcats. The Hurricanes on top 7-0. What a difference a year makes. Scott in the paint, misses. Santiago rebounds for St. Vincent. Scott had a great look at it, missed a little finger roll right in front of the bucket. Scott takes it away from Gage. It's on the floor, out of bounds, and the Hurricanes will get the basketball. The Hurricanes playing great defense so far. The first substitute of the game checks in. It's David Mullaney. Mullaney checks in for St. Vincent. That's a great name, Mullaney, for this St. Patrick's Day, isn't it? Southwestern 7, St. Vincent nothing. Just under 17 minutes left. Scott on the baseline, and they say that Ernest stepped on the baseline. We got the basketball to Scott on the short corner, left baseline. He stepped across the baseline, they say. And now St. Vincent will bring it down. So far, the Hurricanes are pitching a shutout. 7-0 good guys. Morocco, now they get the basketball in the left-hand corner to Mullaney. Now they swing it right side to Morocco. He shoots an air ball. Miles rebounds. Long pass in front to Harris. Canes want to run. Harris to Scott. The layup's good. Harris gave it up nicely. Ernest Scott got his second basket. Give Harris the assist. Scott the bucket. The Hurricanes lead 9-0. The Hurricanes 25-10 coming in. Three-pointer on the way is no good by Matthews. The follow is good by Santiago. The big 7-footer got the offensive rebound and putback, and St. Vincent finally gets on the scoreboard at about the 16-minute, 12-second mark. St. Vincent gets their first basket. Georgia Southwestern 9, St. Vincent 2. Scott on the right corner. Up top, Harris. Down low, Bryan. Tony's hammered. Bryan is fouled by David Mullaney. Before Tony Bryan shoots the free throws. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern National Tournament Basketball.
Tony Bryan with 2.
Tony Bryan shooting 2, misses the first. Bryan's a 65% free throw shooter. Ortiz checks back in for St. Vincent. 15 minutes, 55 seconds to play first half. It's 9-2. Hurricanes on top. Bryan's second free throw. Tony's good this time. And the Hurricanes lead now 10-2. Canes apply pressure all over. Ortiz into the front court for St. Vincent. Basketball is knocked out of bounds by Miles, and the Bearcats have the basketball out of bounds right at midcourt. Now don't forget, the Lady Hurricanes are in national tournament play also. They'll play at 7:15 Eastern time. That's 7:15 Georgia time. They'll play in Jackson, Tennessee tomorrow night against Xavier University of Louisiana. Mullaney goes inside. He takes steps. Mullaney called for the travel. Hold it. One official called a foul. The official I was looking at called a travel. And the official that called the foul took over, and a foul's called against Southwestern's Dwayne Miles. That's the first foul against the Hurricanes. Santiago and Bryan really battling inside. Santiago misses. Scott rebounds. Scott in the front court. Ernest down low. Bryan slapped away. Bryan recovers, but he's out of bounds. And now St. Vincent will get to basketball. Georgia Southwestern 10, St. Vincent 2. Hurricanes lead by 8, 15 minutes, 28 seconds to play first half. Mullaney brings it down against Miles. Now Ortiz against Scott. Morocco passes in the right-hand corner to Matthews. Down low, they get it to Santiago. Whistle. And the second foul against Southwestern.
Number 52.
Tony Bryan picks up his first foul. For the Hurricanes, Jason Redmond checks in. Dwayne Miles gets a rest. Redmond, one of the heroes last Tuesday in Mount Vernon. Redmond hit the 3. That gave us our first lead with 1:46 to go. They post up Santiago. Whistle, and Tony Bryan's going to be called for his second foul. So the Hurricanes got off to a great start, but now Tony Bryan's picked up 2 fouls trying to guard the big 7-footer. Let's see how Randolph Barksdale and Jeff Osmond play it, along with graduate assistants Jackson Calhoun and Sean Hadley. They're going to leave Bryan in with 2 fouls. Santiago, the right wing, the big 7-footer. I like having him 25 feet from the basket. They go down to him down low. He shoots and scores. Second basket by Santiago, and it's 10-4. 14 minutes, 45 seconds to play. First half from the beautiful Mabee Center. That's M-A-B-E-E, the Mabee Center on the campus of Oral Roberts University. Redmond dishes to Bryan. Tony lost the handle. Redmond gets it back, passes to Harris. His jumper is no good. And the rebound is by Morocco of St. Vincent. The Bearcats want to run. Morocco now into the front court, slows it, and they set up in their half-court offense. The Hurricanes still playing man-to-man defense. Dees guards Ortiz. They post up Santiago. He gives on the baseline, gives it back to Santiago. The give and go by Mullaney and Santiago. And the Hurricane lead has been cut to 4. It's 10-6, and Randolph Barksdale wants a 20-second timeout. 14 minutes, 3 seconds to play in the first half with the score. Georgia Southwestern 10, St. Vincent 6. The Hurricanes lead by 4 back in 30 on WDEC.
And that's the double 3 hotel at Warren Place. Thanks also to the
During the timeout, Dwayne Miles checked back in. Tony Bryan now sits with 2 fouls. Pat Dees in the right-hand corner, front court. Passes back out. We get it to Jason Redmond near the midcourt circle. St. Vincent is now playing zone defense. They're playing a 2-3 zone now for the first time. The Hurricanes have 10 seconds to shoot. Harris, top of the key, bounce pass right side in the corner to Miles, down low Scott. Ernest backs in, kicks it out to Harris. Now Redmond, Jason's jumper is good. Jason Redmond knocks down a 3. Redmond picks up right where he left off in the GAC championship game, knocks down to 3. The Hurricanes go back in front 7. It's 13-6. 3-pointer no good by Matthews. The follow by Ortiz is good. Fernando Ortiz with the offensive rebound and put back. And the Bearcats are back to within 5. It's 13-8. Miles, top of the key, right side Scott. Ernest the Great on the dribble. Turns, gives it to Harris. Now back to Scott. Southwestern can go back up 7 with the basket. Jason Redmond, the left wing. Up top, Morrell Harris. Morrell dribbles once. Down low, we post up Scott. 10-footer short. Santiago, the big 7-footer, rebounds. Morocco, front side for the Bearcats. They are 26-4, and they throw it away. St. Vincent threw it away. They argue that one of the Hurricanes touched it last. And Hurricanes get to basketball with 12.5 minutes to play, first half, from Oral Roberts University, Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Maybe Center. Miles' 14-footer is no good. Hit the rim, bounced over the backboard. That gives the basketball to St. Vincent. St. Vincent, the Bearcats are the champions of the Keystone Empire Collegiate Conference. You are aware, I'm sure, that the Hurricanes are champions of the Georgia Athletic Conference. 3-pointer is good by Morocco. That's their first 3 of the basketball game. And the Hurricane lead has been cut to 2. It's 13-11. 12 minutes to play in the half. Pat Dees in the right-hand corner, guarded by Big Santiago. Now Harris. Harris's pass intercepted by Morocco. And now St. Vincent can tie with a basket. Whistle. And that's steps. Traveling called against Morocco. Anthony Morocco, he is the school's all-time leading scorer. He's the son of assistant coach Tony Morocco. The head coach is Bernie Matthews. He also has a son playing, Mark Matthews. So both the head coach and assistant coach for St. Vincent have a son playing. 13-11, Canes by 2. Mark Gaines in the game for the first time. Redmond passes to Miles in the right wing. Now we get it left side to Gaines. Mark picks up the dribble, passes to Pat Dees in the left corner. Scott shoots over Santiago. Ernest misses, and the rebound is snatched down by Ortiz. Terrence Smith in the game. He shoots an air ball. Santiago takes it from Gaines and slams it, and we're tied at 13. Daniel Santiago took the basketball away from Mark Gaines, stuffed it, and we're tied at 13. Hurricanes led at one time 10-2. Now we're tied at 13, just under 11 minutes to play in the first half. Jason Redmond dribbles for Southwestern. Now Miles in the left corner. Miles' 15-foot jumper is good. Miles took it in the corner, drove up to the free throw line, knocked down the 15-footer. Miles has got 5, and the Hurricanes go back in front 15-13. 10 minutes, 22 seconds to play in the first half. Santiago, the 7-footer, handles the basketball. They get it now to Anthony Morocco. Santiago on the high post. Now the jumper is no good by Morocco. Long rebound by Scott of Southwestern. Ernest, underhand pass to Miles. Wayne back down low to Scott. Ernest kicks it out to Gaines. Now Dees in the corner. His jumper is knocked out of bounds. Batted away by Ortiz. Fernando Ortiz with the block shot. And for St. Vincent, a couple of Substitutions. Neil Zuzik in the game for the Bearcats. Also Mark Matthews, the head coach's son, checks back in. 15-13, good guys by 2. We've never trailed. Gaines, top of the key, right side Miles. Dwayne lost the basketball, recovered, now whistle. And a foul is going to be called a reach-in against Zuzik.
That is the 4th Bearcat team foul.
4th team foul against St. Vincent. 15-13, the Hurricanes with the basketball and a 2-point lead. I know Deborah Sloan and all the staff at the athletic and PE offices at Georgia Southwestern have their radios on this morning. Deborah does such a great job really running that department. Brian on a drive, Tony scores. Great acceleration to the hole by Brian. Tony has his 2nd basket, and the Hurricanes go in front 4. Armand Gage now passes in the corner to Matthews, out to Morocco. Morocco gets it back. Morocco gets a pick, goes to the hole. Pass is knocked away by Scott. It's a loose ball, and Scott comes out with it. The Hurricanes can go back up 6 with a bucket. St. Vincent in what really now looks like a 1-3-1 zone. Miles on the high post. Dwayne with his back to the basket, out to Scott. Ernest will shoot the 3, missed it. And the rebound is out of bounds off of Dwayne Miles. Nice play by Mark Matthews as he threw the ball off of Miles' leg. And St. Vincent will have it with 8.5 minutes to play in the first half. Armand Gage hands off to Terrence Smith. Now up top, the jumper is no good by Matthews. Offensive rebound, Smith, he misses. Scott gets his rebounds for Southwestern. Redmond down the right sideline. Now Miles in the front court. Dwayne goes to the hole. The running one-hander is good. Miles has got 7, and the Hurricanes lead by 6, 19-13. 8 minutes to play in the first half. Smith in the left-hand corner, guarded by Gaines. Pat Dees goes back to the scorer's table, and Pat will check in during the next dead ball. Morocco against Redmond, gets a pick from Gage, shoots the long 3, good. Morocco's 2nd 3, dribbled off the screen, knocked down to 3, and the 6-point Georgia Southwestern lead is cut in half. It's 19-16 now. 7 minutes, 25 seconds to play, first half. Miles, top of the key, right side, Gaines. Marks 3 is no good. And the rebound is by Morocco of St. Vincent. St. Vincent now in their half-court offense. Morocco guarded by Jason Redmond. Terrence Smith guarded by Miles. Now Gage. They go down low to Zuzik. He kicks it back out. The Bearcats have 11 seconds to shoot. Morocco guarded by Redmond. Picks up the dribble. Passes in the corner to Gage. Scott blocks his shot. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Terrence Smith misses. The follow is no good. And this rebound is by Miles in front to Jason Redmond. Redmond gets fouled by Morocco. And that probably could have been an intentional foul. I doubt if we get to call. Randolph Barksdale kind of gives a half-hearted argument about it, but I think it definitely could have been an intentional foul. No play on the ball whatsoever. The foul was committed to prevent Jason Redmond from shooting a layup. 19-16, Canes by 3, now 4. Jason knocks down the first. Redmond, a junior. He played in junior college at Savannah Tech with Ernest Scott. Redmond's an 81% free throw shooter. 20-16, Jason Redmond can give the Hurricanes a 5-point lead. 6 minutes, 41 seconds to play in the first half. Second free throw, Redmond misses this one, and Santiago back in the game with a 7-footer rebounds. The national tournament has a corporate sponsor this year, St. Francis Health Systems. Ortiz scores for St. Vincent. Ortiz gets the basket, and the Hurricanes' lead has been cut to 2. Scott loses the basketball. It's picked up by Ortiz. Now St. Vincent can tie with a basket. Mullaney scores, and we're tied at 20. Nice baseline move by David Mullaney. I still say it's not fair to play a guy named Mullaney on St. Patrick's Day. 6 minutes to play in the half. We're tied at 20. Scott, right baseline. Now Harris, now Dees. Pat passes to Jason Redmond. Left baseline, we get it to Tony Bryan. Tony plays with 2 personal fouls. Pat Dees in the right-hand corner. The Hurricanes have 8 seconds to shoot. We get to Scott in the paint. Ernest, contact, no whistle. Scott misses. St. Vincent has the rebound, and they can take their first lead. They post up Santiago. He shoots over Bryan, missed it. Offensive rebound is by Mullaney. Now the three-pointer on the way is good by Ortiz. And St. Vincent has their first lead. The three-pointer by Ortiz makes it 23-20. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the first half. So at about the 5-minute, 10-second mark, St. Vincent takes their first lead. Now they're 26-4. The Hurricanes are 25-10. Dees in the right-hand corner. Now Scott up top, left side, Jason Redmond. The Hurricanes have run the shot clock down to 6. Scott will shoot to 3, missed it. Santiago rebounds for St. Vincent. And the Bearcats will bring it down with 4:35 to play in the half. 23-20. A three-pointer by Fernando Ortiz on their last possession gave them their first lead. Ortiz has it again, pulls up 8-footer, missed it. The follow is no good. Scott rebounds for Southwestern. The Hurricanes have the numbers. Harris stops, pops, 10-footer's no good. And the rebound is by Ortiz of St. Vincent. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the first half. The Mabee Center on the campus of Oral Roberts University. St. Francis Healthcare National Tournament. Ortiz misses, but a charge is going to be called. Ortiz missed. Tony Bryan took the charge. I'm not real sure we want Tony trying to take a charge when he's already got 2 fouls, but he sure put one there. We got the call. And that's the 3rd foul on Ortiz, so that could be a big play as Ortiz ran into Bryan, and instead of Bryan getting his 3rd foul, Ortiz got his. 23-20. Good guys down by 3. Harris guarded by Morocco. Now Miles goes to the hole, blocked by Santiago. The 7-footer swatted it away. Mullaney to Morocco. The 3 is no good. Rebound is by Redmond of Southwestern. 3:35 to play in the half. Miles on the right wing. Tony Bryan up top. Pass is knocked out of bounds. And the Hurricanes will have it with 27 on the 35-second shot clock. 3:29 on the game clock. 1-3-1 zone by St. Vincent. Now they kind of match up out of it. Miles will shoot the 3. Dwayne's good. Dwayne Miles ties it with a 3-pointer. Miles now has 10 points. We're tied at 23. 3:05 to play. Inside, Santiago stuffs it. Santiago now has 10 for St. Vincent. 25-23. Miles left baseline, stops, pops, missed it. Santiago rebounds, the 7-footer. Outlet pass comes to Mullaney. Now Morocco. Hurricanes still play man-to-man defense. 25-23. Down low, Santiago gets another easy one. Santiago came in averaging 18 points a game. The 7-footer's got 12 already. We got to devise a way to stop him. We try to force it inside the D's. It slapped away. And now St. Vincent can go up 6 with a basket. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to play in the half. Again, they go inside to Santiago. It's out of bounds. Off of Santiago, they say. And the Hurricanes will get to basketball. Scott comes back in. Ernest got a brief rest. Scott in, Tony Bryan out. The Hurricanes go with Jason Redmond and Darrell Harris in the backcourt. And in the front court, Pat Dees, Dwayne Miles, and Ernest Scott. 2 minutes, 9 seconds to play in the first half. It's 27-23. Good guys down by 4. Jason Redmond dribbles into our front court. Miles on the left sideline, down low Scott. Now back to Scott from Redmond. Turnaround jumper is no good. We got to get Scott going. Santiago rebounded it. Scott took it away from him, but had to foul to do it. So Scott's call for the foul. That's only the 4th team foul against the Hurricanes. St. Vincent has 6 team fouls. 27-23. St. Vincent leads it by 4. The champions of the Keystone Empire Collegiate Conference. They beat Point Park in their conference championship game. Point Park was a Final Four team a year ago. They run their half-court offense, and a foul is going to be called against Southwestern. Morocco got to layup, but a whistle before the shot. Morrell Harris was called for his first foul. That's the 5th team foul against the Hurricanes. And another foul against the Hurricanes before St. Vincent can get the basketball in bounds, and that's also on Harris. Morrell Harris picks up 2 fouls, picked up his second before the clock could even start back. Each team now has 6 team fouls. Tim Adams in the game for the first time replaces Morrell Harris. Terrence Smith passes to Armand Gage on the left sideline. Now Morocco guarded by Miles. 1:15 to play in the half. Little pick and roll attempted by St. Vincent. The pass is knocked away. And St. Vincent will have the basketball out of bounds on the baseline in their front court. They'll have 14 seconds to shoot. 27-23. The Hurricanes trail by 4. St. Vincent inbounds under their offensive goal. Mullaney backs in against Redmond. Adams and Redmond double. Now Morocco on a drive, misses. And Redmond rebounds for Southwestern. Under a minute to play in the first half now. Scott the left sideline. Ernest with 4 first half points. Scott came in averaging just over 21. 42 seconds to play, 17 seconds to shoot. Canes down 4. Scott on the left baseline. They double Scott. He finds Adams. Tim, good pass to Scott. He lays it in. Great pass by Tim Adams. Scott got the gimme, and the Hurricanes are within 2. Great job of running the half-court offense by the Hurricanes on that possession. 27-25. St. Vincent leads it by 2, and they throw it away. St. Vincent turns it over with 13.8 seconds to play in the first half, and the Hurricanes can tie with a basket. .8 seconds to play. Miles inbounds at midcourt. Jason Redmond guarded by Mullaney. Adams back to Redmond. 4 seconds to play in the half. Miles' jumper is no good. Scott misses the tip. There's the buzzer, and the first half is over. Halftime score, St. Vincent 27, Georgia Southwestern 25. The Hurricanes down 2 at the break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes on WDEC.
Contact video effect in advance of any game today on the video station, $25 per game, including shipping. Orders will be only during the presentation will be mailed upon completion of the service. We'd like to thank our official status companies and permanent sponsors who are also members of the NAIA. Mutual of Omaha, the official catastrophic
The Hurricanes have the basketball to begin the second half. Randolph Barksdale sends out Dwayne Miles, Morrell Harris, Pat Dees, Tony Bryan, and Ernest Scott. Pat Dees on the right wing. Up top, that's Miles. Left side, Harris. Morrell dribbles once, passes to Scott. Ernest goes to the hole, stops, pops, 10-footer, no good. So Scott's troubles continue. Scott now 2 of 11 from the field. And here comes St. Vincent. Ortiz, they kick it out now to Morocco. Left side, Gage, his jumper's good. It's a 3. That's the first points by Armand Gage. And St. Vincent goes up 5. It's 30-25. Harris, top of the key, leads the right wing. Pat picks up the dribble. We post up Scott, make that Bryan. Tony kicks it out to Harris. Good pass to Bryan. The layup's good. Great pass by Morrell Harris. Give Harris the assist. Tony Bryan gets the basket. Tony's now got 7. Whistle. That, by the way, that last pass by Harris, his 6th assist of the morning. St. Vincent turns it over, and the Hurricanes will bring it down. And the Canes can get to within 1 with a bucket. We could tie with a 3. Miles up top, 15-footer. Dwayne missed it. Bryan, offensive rebound. To put back is no good. Offensive rebound, Miles. He misses. And this rebound's by Armand Gage. The Hurricanes got 2 offensive rebounds but couldn't score. 30-27. St. Vincent by 3. Mark Matthews, they go inside. Bryan slaps it away. Scott has it. Scott to Miles. Dwayne goes to the hole, misses the dunk. Miles missed the dunk. Now Miles gets it right back, took it away from Mark Matthews. The Hurricanes could have gotten to within 1, but Miles missed the slam. Harris now throws it away, and Mulaney has the basketball for St. Vincent. 2 minutes into the second half, 18 minutes. St. Vincent, kind of that 1-3-1 look. We post up Scott. Ernest double team, gets it out to Miles. Dwayne gives it back to Scott. Reverse layup's good. What a shot by Scott. A reverse layup, and the Hurricanes are within 4. It's 37-33, just under 14 minutes left. Ortiz leaves the basketball for Matthews. 3-pointer Morocco's no good, and the Hurricanes rebound. Canes down 4 with the basketball. Jason Redmond, left wing, goes baseline. 10-footer on the run's good. Jason Redmond's really played well the last week and a half. And the Hurricanes are within 2. It's 37-35. 13 minutes, 26 seconds to play. This only the second national tournament appearance by St. Vincent. It is the 6th for Georgia Southwestern. The Hurricanes are 4-5 in tournament play. Whistle, and a blocking foul is going to be called against the Hurricanes on Jason Redmond, I think. Redmond picks up his first foul. That's the second team foul against the Hurricanes. Santiago back in for St. Vincent, also Mulaney. 37-35. Canes down 2. St. Vincent has the basketball with a 2-point lead. Santiago guarded by Scott. 3-pointer by Ortiz is good. Ortiz buries the 3. He's now got 10. Scott in a hurry the other way. Whistle, and a blocking foul is going to be called against Santiago. The big 7-footer Santiago tried to take a charge from Scott. Did not get there in time, said Rick Batzel, one of the officials. They say the foul was before the shot. The officials today are Rick Batzel, Stan Guthrie, and Brian Titcomb. And Randolph Barksdale is going to use a full timeout. 60-second timeout. 12 minutes, 57 seconds to play. The score, St. Vincent 40, Georgia Southwestern 35. Hurricanes down 5 back in 60 seconds on WDEC. Yeah. Do what? St. Vincent 40, Georgia Southwestern 35. Canes down 5, 12 minutes, 57 seconds left. Adams inbounds on the baseline. Wayne Miles passes to Jason Redmond. Now right side, Tim Adams. Redmond now works on Mullaney. Redmond's pass intercepted by Ortiz. And Ortiz will bring it down against Miles. 12:35 left. Ortiz picks up the dribble. Gurditch, now they go inside to the 7-footer Santiago. He's fouled by Scott. Ernest picks up his second foul. That'll be the third team foul of the second half. St. Vincent's been called for 2. Bearcats inbound to Gurditch. Now Santiago, 8-footer is good. Santiago's got 18. That's his average. And St. Vincent goes back in front 7. Scott on the block is fouled. Gurditch picks up the foul. We tried to post up Scott. Gurditch reached in, picked up his first foul. Each team now with 3 second half fouls. Morrell Harris back in, Jason Redmond out for the Hurricanes. Adams will inbound for the Canes on the baseline. Inbounds pass is stolen by Ortiz. And Hurricanes trail 7. We give it right back to St. Vincent. 12 minutes to play. It's 42-35. Mullaney, now Gurditch. Santiago inside, whistle, and a foul against the Hurricanes. Scott picks up his third. 42-35, St. Vincent by 7. And the 7-footers at the foul line, he'll shoot 2. Santiago's free throw missed it. Santiago, a 69% free throw shooter. I mentioned he leads the country in field goal percentage. He's a 69% shooter from the field. That free throw is good. Santiago's got 19, and St. Vincent leads it by 8. This matches their biggest lead. Hurricanes led by 8 at one point, 10-2. Harris picks up the dribble. Morrell bounce pass to Scott. Kicks it out to Miles. Dwayne for 3. He's good. Good inside-outside game by Scott and Miles. Miles knocks down to 3. That's the first points of Miles for the second half. Dwayne's now got 13. St. Vincent leads it by 5. 11 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the second half. First game of the NAIA 1998 National Tournament Ortiz for three is good. Third three-pointer by Ortiz. He's got 13. And St. Vincent goes back in front by 8. Miles on the baseline, passes it to Scott. Ernest goes baseline, slapped away. St. Vincent has it, and now the Bearcats can go up 10. Morocco passes to Santiago, now Ortiz, now Gerdich. Left side, they get it to Mulaney. Mulaney dribbles once, they post up Santiago, guarded by Bryan, whistle. And Tony Bryan is going to pick up his third foul. Tony Bryan and Ernest Scott, both now with 3 fouls. And Big Santiago's back at the foul line. First one's good. 47-38. It stays 47-38 as Santiago misses the second. Hurricanes down by 9. 10 minutes, 25 seconds to play from the Mabee Center. That's M-A-B-E-E. Great facility here on the campus of Oral Roberts University. Scott penetrates. Scott scores and a foul. Scott scored in traffic, and Ernest will have a chance for a 3-point play. 10 minutes, 16 seconds left. It's 47-40. Good guys down by 7. Scott will be at the foul line for the Hurricanes, trying to complete an old-fashioned 3-point play. Scott now with 12, and Scott can bring the Hurricanes back to within 6. Ernest free throw is good. Scott 3 of 3 from the foul line. Scott only a 57% free throw shooter coming in. Armand Gage shoots a 3 for St. Vincent, misses. Tim Adams rebounds. Canes can get back to within 4 with a bucket. Harris will shoot the 3. Morrell misses long, and the rebound is by Ortiz of St. Vincent. Mulaney passes to Santiago. Santiago 30 feet from the basket. Nice backdoor cut by Ortiz. He scores. Ortiz with the basket. And St. Vincent goes back up 8. It's 49-41. 9.5 minutes to play. 49-41. Canes down 8. Again, we go inside to Scott. Ernest on a drive, scores, and he's fouled again. So once again, we take it down low to Scott. And for the second consecutive possession, Scott will have a chance for a 3-point play. And before the free throw by Scott, St. Vincent wants and gets a timeout. 9 minutes, 22 seconds to play. It's 49-43, Hurricanes down 6. And Ernest Scott will be at the free throw line to try to cut it to 5, but St. Vincent gets a timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern National Tournament Basketball on the Mix, WDEC.
Rawlings is the official supplier of sports equipment and uniforms for NAIA basketball, football, and baseball championships. Rawlings is the finest on the court. And Jared Sports is the official backboard provider for the NAIA. Experience the best in basketball working for you with Jared Sports.
Ernest Scott at the free throw line trying to finish off an old-fashioned 3-point play. The free throw's good. Scott's 4 of 4 from the foul line. Scott with 10 second half points. He's got 16. 49-44. St. Francis by 5. They have the basketball. And one of the officials stops the game clock, he said, because the shot clock did not start on time. And while they get all that straight, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern National Tournament Basketball. St. Vincent has the basketball out of bounds at midcourt. 49-44. Hurricanes down 5. The Hurricanes have played man-to-man defense all morning. Santiago in the paint. Whistle. And a foul against the Hurricanes. Randolph Barksdale argues for a travel call. We don't get. Tony Bryan just got his 4th foul. 9 minutes and 5 seconds to play, and Tony Bryan just got his 4th foul trying to guard big Santiago. First free throw by Santiago is good. He's now 3 of 5 from the foul line. Pat Dees checks in, and Tony Bryan will have to sit with those 4 fouls. Second free throw, Santiago's good. Good touch for a big man. And St. Vincent leads it by 7, 51-44. 9 minutes left. Miles has it slapped away. Dees recovers, but Pat loses it. Now Gage has it for St. Vincent. 8:47 to play. It's 51-44. St. Vincent by 7. They have the basketball. Ortiz is fouled. Foul is going to be against Dwayne Miles. That's the 7th team foul against the Hurricanes, and that's going to put St. Vincent into the bonus. St. Francis is the corporate sponsor for this national tournament. Ortiz will shoot 1 plus the bonus. Free throws go. Ortiz now with 16 points. So it's been Ortiz and Santiago that have really hurt us. They both were on the Puerto Rican Select 22 and under team this past summer. Ortiz second free throw is good. And St. Vincent goes back in front by 9. Scott on the left wing. Harris now back to Scott. Ernest fadeaway 15-footer. Bounces around, no good. And the rebound is by Ortiz of St. Vincent. They can go up 11 with a bucket. 8 minutes, 20 seconds to play. Mulaney, they post up Santiago. Gage loses it out of bounds, and the Hurricanes will get it. Good defense by the Hurricanes. The Canes still very much in it. We trail by 9. We still have over 8 minutes to play. Redmond in the front court. Now Miles up top. Miles will shoot the 3. Missed it, gets it back and scores. Miles followed his shot. Dwayne now with 15. And once again, the St. Vincent lead is 7, 53-46. Under 8 minutes to play now. Don't forget, Lady Canes will be in national tournament play tomorrow night, 7:15 Georgia time. 3-pointer is good by Morocco. Morocco's got 9 points. They have come on 3 3-point field goals. St. Vincent leads it by 10. Miles for 3. Dwayne misses. Miles again rebounds his own miss. Passes out to Redmond. Now Harris. Morrell on a drive. Misses. Scott's there for the follow. He misses. And this rebound is by St. Vincent. It goes out of bounds off of a Hurricane. And St. Vincent will have the basketball with 7 minutes and 17 seconds to play. The Hurricanes have gotten a few offensive rebounds here the second half, but we've only capitalized on a couple of them. Several times we've gotten offensive boards but couldn't score. Morocco brings it down for the Bearcats. 56-46. Good guys down 10 as we approach the 7-minute mark. Gurditch on the right baseline for St. Vincent. Again, the winner of this one plays the winner of Birmingham Southern and Benedict. Whistle. And Jason Redmond commits a foul. That's his second. 8th team foul.
The foul on number 25, Jason Redmond, his second.
Birmingham Southern and Benedict will play next. Birmingham Southern, the number 7 seed. St. Vincent leads it by 10. They are a number 10 seed. The free throw is good by Morocco. Morocco now has 10 points. Good news this past weekend as the Georgia Southwestern baseball team swept 2 up at Southern Tech. That's not easy to do. So congratulations to Bill Haywood and the Hurricanes for that big doubleheader sweep at Southern Tech this past weekend. Second free throw by Morocco is also good. And Randolph Barksdale wants to talk about it. 6 minutes, 48 seconds to play. St. Vincent leads it by 12. The score, St. Vincent 58, Georgia Southwestern 46. I'll be right back on WDEC. Yeah. The Hurricanes bring the basketball in. Canes down 12, 58-46. Pat Dees working on Morocco. Now Redmond gets it to Miles, back out to Redmond, now to Miles in the right-hand corner. Dwayne jumps, passes to Redmond. Jason drives, misses. Rebound is by David Mullaney of St. Vincent, and he's fouled. That'll be the 9th team foul against the Hurricanes. The next foul against Georgia Southwestern will put St. Vincent into the double bonus and would mean from that point on, every foul against the Hurricanes would be a 2-shot situation for St. Vincent. Mullaney at the foul line for St. Vincent. First one's good. Mullaney is a 69% free throw shooter. St. Vincent by 13, now 14. As Mullaney knocks down both ends of the 1-and-1. 60-46. Miles picks up the dribble. Now Jason Redmond back out to Miles. Dwayne kicks it right side to Adams. Tim gets a pick from Miles. Now Redmond passes to Scott, left corner. Scott, 15-footer. Ernest missed it. Offensive rebound, Pat Dees. He dishes to Scott for the lay-in. Pat Dees, the offensive rebound. Pat Dees, the offensive rebound, I should say. Dees got the offensive rebound and assist. Scott gets the basket, and Scott's down. John Hay, our head athletic trainer, comes out to check on Scott. Ernest still on the floor, and while John Hay and his staff attend to Ernest Scott, let's pause 60 seconds. 6 minutes and 1 second to play. It's 60-48. Hurricanes down 12, back in 60 on WDEC.
Passport Travel, the official NAIA travel agency, is so dedicated to meeting the needs of the NAIA that it created NAIA Travel. If you need to book a flight, reserve a room, or rent a car, call 1-800-499-NAIA. The NAIA thanks members of the Agdar Shrine Temple for providing court monitors.
He just got up. It's over. Oh. Ernest Scott very slow getting up. Finally able to get to the Hurricane bench. Looks like it may be his left ankle that John Hay is working on. I don't think we'll see Scott back in the game. And Tim Adams And he's fouled. So Miles will shoot 3. Dwayne Fowles shooting a 3-pointer. So he'll be at the foul line with 2:26 to play. 67-53. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left. Miles' first free throw, Dwayne misses. Miles now 1 of 3 from the foul line. And that's unusual because Miles an 85% free throw shooter. Second free throw is good, so Miles now 1 of 2. He's shooting 3. 67-54. It stays that way as Miles only hits 1 of 3 foul shots. Miles 2 of 5 from the foul line. 67-54. Canes down 13, just over 2 minutes to play. Mulaney guarded by Redmond. Now Morocco against Harris. 2 minutes left. Whistle. And Dwayne Miles commits his foul. And I believe that's his 5th. So Miles fouls out with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left. Dwayne finishes with 18 points. Miles fouls out with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left. So how bad is this? We're down 13. Scott's on the bench with his shoe off as John Hay works on an ankle, and Miles is just fouled out. So we're down 13 with just over 2 minutes to play. Miles is fouled out and Scott is hurt. First free throw is no good by Armand Gage. He'll get another. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Gaines, Bryan, Dees, Harris, and Redmond play for the Hurricanes. Gage misses both free throws. Redmond rebounds. Jason brings it down the left sideline. Morrell Harris outside the 3-point circle. Now Redmond will shoot the 3. Missed it. Tony Bryan had the offensive rebound. He's tied up for a jump. And the possession arrow gives the basketball to St. Vincent with 1:49 left. Canes down 13. So the Hurricanes are probably going to have to start fouling. Ortiz brings it down against Gaines. Now Gage, left sideline. Now Ortiz against Dees. 1:40 left. Ortiz over Gaines. Good. Ortiz now with 19. Gaines misses a 3. Dees, the offensive rebound, misses. But Tony Bryan tips it in. Dees got the offensive board, missed, but Bryan tipped it in. And once again, the lead is 13 for St. Vincent with 1:12 to play. Ortiz almost stolen by Bryan. 3-pointer by Morocco's good. That is the 4th 3 by Morocco. And St. Vincent leads it by 16. Redmond scores on the run. Kind of a running one-hand jumper by Jason Redmond. And the lead is 14 by St. Vincent's. And the Hurricanes commit a foul with 56.5 seconds left. So it looks like for the second year in a row that the Hurricanes are going to bow out in the first game of the national tournament. Again, this is the 6th appearance in the Nationals for Georgia Southwestern. After today, the Georgia Southwestern record will be 4-6 in the national tournament. Free throw is good by David Mulaney. Johannes Thompson checks in for Southwestern. Johannes replaces Pat Dees. Our chances to pull this one out really diminished with about 5 or 6 minutes to go in the game when Scott got hurt. Ernest Steele with his shoe off. Second free throw by Mulaney is good. 74-58. Morrell Harris will shoot the 3. Missed it. Rebound kicks out. It's out of bounds off Gurditch of St. Vincent. This will be the first win ever for St. Vincent College in the national tournament. only their second appearance. Hurricanes have been to the national tournament in 85, 91, 94, 95, 97, and now in 98, so 4 appearances in 5 years for Georgia Southwestern. And the year that we were on suspension back in 96, we would have come that year, so it could have been a 5-year run. Gaines misses a 3. It's out of bounds off of Southwestern. And St. Vincent will have the basketball with 40.5 seconds left. 74-58. St. Vincent by 16. Both teams empty their bench. Rubano has it for St. Vincent now. Terrence Smith, guarded by Johannes Thompson. Smith spins, shoots, and scores. Terrence Smith gets his first basket. And it's 76-58. St. Vincent by 18. The 3 by Redmond's no good. And here comes Terrence Smith with 10 seconds left. Inside, the layup is good by Constantine. Constantine, another 7-footer. 6 seconds left. It's 78-58. Johannes Thompson's baseline jumper's no good. Rebound is by Mulaney. It's over. Final score, St. Vincent wins it. Final score, St. Vincent 78. Georgia Southwestern 58. Hurricanes lose by 20. But really it was much closer. As a matter of fact, this 20-point final is their biggest advantage. Final score kind of misleading, as Hurricanes really played with them until Scott got hurt and Miles fouled out. St. Vincent wins it. Final score, St. Vincent 78, Georgia Southwestern